Welcome to Doing Business in Botswana. My name is Brando Kiabilwe. Now this week we continue the coverage of the Botswana Global Expo, and tonight we look at one critical aspect that is used to measure the success of the Expo, and this is the business matchmaking exercise.
Our program is called the Business Matchmaking Program. It is basically a component of the Global Expo 2014, which looks at areas of pre-arranging meetings for one, your international exhibitors, number two, your local exhibitors, as well as visitors who are not in any way part of the exhibition list. So basically what happens is that we request for the exhibitors, both international and local, as well as the visitors, to send to us their areas of interest or profiles that outline areas or sectors within which they would want to be matched with other companies coming from here and elsewhere. And then based on that, we put together all those profiles and to now create pre-arranged meetings for one-on-one meetings, and then we send them to the individual companies to say your meetings will be taking place on this and that a day. And then we so believe that given the guidance that you would have given us in terms of your profile, and also based on our knowledge of the business landscape in the country, that is something that in terms of matching we would have matched you appropriately. So in a nutshell, that is what business matchmaking is.
The business matchmaking process was welcomed by most companies, especially the international exhibitors, because it provided them with easy access to potential investors and business partners. Chete Asphalt, a South African company that produces cold mix asphalt, plans on setting up a factory in Botswana. And through the matchmaking program implemented by the Botswana Investment and Trade Center, the company hopes to meet prospective partners.
The people from the expo, they do a matchmaking for all exporters. So they have a they're bringing somebody from the Dubai. There's the Department of Building and Engineering sector here in Botswana. So we'll be meeting with those people to discuss about their road maintenance and how we can also come in with our product.
Through the contact and leads they established at the Botswana Global Expo, Chete Asphalt believe that the company is ready to set up a manufacturing plant in Botswana.
We would like to set up a plant this side. That is the vision that our CEO, Mr. Rendani Makomu, would like to have, to distribute this called Chete Asphalt to all the regions in Africa, basically, like Botswana, because we're 6 hours away from here, and also like Ghana, Zimbabwe, everywhere in Africa. So we want to expand from not only distributing within South Africa, but also distribute to the other countries.
You know, Global Expo is a business-to-business exposition. You know, it's different from your normal retail shows where people go there to buy toys or whatever, homewares, but ours is a business-to-business expo, and the whole concept behind that is we want to try and match businesses that could probably do business together. So the business matchmaking concept emanates from there. For instance, you might be maybe a producer of broilers. You might be a producer of broilers and you come to exhibit at our expo. We look at your profile and then we look for potential partners for you. Not necessarily joint venture partners. We'll probably look for maybe supermarkets that may be able to buy your chickens, as an example. So this business matchmaking is very important for us.
The Botswana Investment and Trade Center also works in partnership with organizations such as the KwaZulu-Natal Trade Investment Center. They assist South African companies that wish to expand their products and services outside their borders. For example, Smart Trek, a South African company that offers smart solutions to vehicle tracking, is taking the opportunity to infiltrate the Botswana market.
I was invited by Trade and Investment KZN, and as a woman entrepreneur, I am part of South African Women Entrepreneurship as well, and they've asked me to please come by. They've really, we're quite satisfied with the product that I have and what I have in South Africa and how it works there, and they have asked me to come through to the Botswana. They've invited me to the Botswana Trade Expo so that I can showcase this product, and not only showcase it, but show what it does. And they also think that there is a need for my services here in Botswana.
Through the matchmaking program, Smart Trek has managed to establish potential business contact.
Yes, I was informed by Trade and Investment that we'll have matchmaking, and I have replied. I've actually sent my information through that I'm interested in business with the companies that require my services, logistical companies, courier companies, and the insurance industry, because with risk management they require this kind of tracking, especially in accidents and where they need reporting, and my system gives you that accurate reporting of when there's any accidents, and so that they can save on that and on the risk side. So it has benefited me in that way, where after I've sent my information, they have confirmed with me that there would be 3 companies, and I came through, and one of the companies are not exhibiting, but yet they drove out to come through to see me because they require these services in the country and in their company. And there was the other transport company that also had a meeting with me, and it was very beneficial and very productive, and I really think that we're going to go somewhere with it. So I would like to engage with those companies further so that we can actually do some business with Botswana and these companies.
Through the Botswana Global Expo, foreign companies have been able to establish leads and valuable business connections. The National Marketing Board of Swaziland, who are featuring at the Botswana Global Expo for the second time, are already seeing the benefits from their previous participation.
This is the second year we have come to the Botswana Expo. We came last year and it was a good year. We were able to acquire business linkages. Since I think May this year, we have started supplying Botswana markets through a local-based company. So for us, it's very important because we move the farmers' produce. That's what we are there for. So the more areas we can get where we will move farmers' produce, the more farmers we can recruit, and the more volumes, and basically the farmers can make more money. The second reason we come to an expo is because we are building up on a brand. I think if you look at us next year, you won't be seeing only numbered. We have established a brand that we will be unveiling in the next Global Expo, our marketing brand. So we want to put ourselves out there. But the other thing is we also see synergies between ourselves and Botswana. We know that their vegetable market, their fresh produce market, still has some area to grow. So we are collaborating even with the horticultural market and the Horticultural Council of Botswana, just to see what we can do together to promote farmers from both countries and also to promote trade from both countries.
The National Marketing Board of Swaziland admits that the expos such as the Botswana Global Expo give them visibility and opportunities to expand their brand.
The expos are very important because firstly, this is where you get to be seen by people who probably won't visit your website, who won't visit Swaziland at almost any point in their life. That's the first thing. But secondly, it shows, the expos show what the farmers can do. It's very important for the farmers, and even besides making money, if a farmer sees that his product has traveled up to Botswana, it's a sense of pride, and it gives them courage to continue.
CFM Technologies, a manufacturer of food processing equipment, is also another foreign exhibitor that managed to obtain valuable contacts through the matchmaking exercise.
We are the sole producers of twin screw food extruders in Africa. What the technology basically means is that you be able to take your raw product and turn it into a product that's ready to eat. It is a viable technology for people to use in Botswana. It's just to get the message through to everybody in Botswana. But yeah, we would love to do business with Botswana. That's the reason why we are here. Yes, we were able to meet 2 different groups of people. But even me and my colleague, we just went through the people, saying hi, see which companies are relevant for our technology, and just meet people through that as well. But yes, we did have matchmaking opportunities.
Although not all companies were match-made, the Botswana Global Expo presented opportunities for foreign manufacturing companies that want to enter the Botswana market to showcase products and services.
And Zulu Rum, the first South African company to produce rum from sugarcane, realized those benefits of exhibiting at the Botswana Global Expo.
They haven't been able to secure anything officially for me, so I've just gone and done my research and made phone calls myself. So far there's been a lot of interest. It's been really brilliant to meet, I must say, the local people. They're very enthusiastic and entrepreneurial. We are still I'm waiting for I have meetings tomorrow with a couple of different potential distributors. Obviously there's a couple of main ones here in Botswana, and I need to meet with those because we would like to make a contact, the right contact here, obviously in the liquor industry, that will be our distributor or our agent here. Because we do believe this is going global. There's already been a lot of inquiries internationally. We already have some exports in the pipeline.
The Botswana Investment and Trade Center believes that the results of the matchmaking process are paramount to the success of the Botswana Global Expo.
This business matchmaking is very important for us. The results of the matchmaking matter the most, because when we say Global Expo was successful this year, we look at the value of business transacted during and after the expo. And the value of business transacted is measured using the results of this matchmaking meeting. So we arrange meetings between our exhibitors and other potential business partners that may not be exhibiting. And after that, we track the progress, and you might find that, okay, no, company A met with company B, and company A has agreed to supply company B goods worth 10 million pula. So that 10 million pula, we take it and we add it to the results of other matchmaking meetings to come up with the value of business transacted at our expo.
The Botswana Global Expo is fundamental in Botswana's quest for economic diversification, and the country's growth has been measured over the years through the results obtained from the business matchmaking exercise. For me, Brando Kabilwe, have a good evening and join me again next week.